Single-family homes across the United States and Canada have one thing in common: radon. Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas that comes from the breakdown of uranium in the soil and rock. It's an invisible, odorless, and tasteless gas. When radon is released from the ground into the outdoor air, it's diluted and it's not a concern. However, in enclosed spaces like homes, it can accumulate to high levels. Radon enters your home through openings to the soil in and around your home. Regardless of the location, the only way to know if your home has dangerous levels of radon is to test for it. One house can have radon levels next to zero, while the house next door can have levels that are off the charts.
Radon is widespread, and having an assumption that only certain homes have radon exposes people to a deadly disease such as lung cancer. So in my opinion, the only way to know if you are being exposed to radon is to test. My background is that I was diagnosed with stage 4 adenocarcinoma lung cancer in 2017. And upon doing some research and talking with my clinicians, we decided that it's very likely I had some long-term exposure to radon, which, as we know, causes lung cancer. So upon finding that out, we did some testing in my childhood home that I lived at for 19 years, and then my current home. And both of those came back with high test results, which would indicate a very close relevance to being able to pin that to my lung cancer.
Rachel's house has tested positive above the action level. So today, we're going to install a mitigation system that will help reduce the levels and make this house a safer place to live. Rachel's house has a passive radon mitigation system installed by the builder. Her radon levels after testing are still high, indicating the need to have an active radon mitigation system installed. For her home, she brought in a professional mitigator to perform the work. To start, Jessie, the mitigator, chose a Fantech RN2 EC fan for its ability to dial in to the exact amount of air movement and suction needed to mitigate with optimal energy efficiency. The RN2 EC fan is installed in the attic on the existing passive pipe. The fan is turned on to help perform necessary diagnostics to ensure a successful system and help identify leaks in the basement where radon can enter the home. It's time to put on the finishing touches. A U-tube, also known as a manometer, is put on the pipe marked radon. It's important to note that the U-tube is not an indication of the levels of radon in a home, but simply a monitor to show that the fan is on and moving air. If the liquid in the U-tube is equal on both sides, that means the system is not running properly, and you should call a professional to evaluate your system.
I'm Rachel. I have radon-induced lung cancer. Educating one person a day can save lives.